What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boy Smitty for the second time tonight in the booth for this doubleheader matchup as we have this game to close us out for this Thursday. It's an NRC North Division rivalry matchup between the Chicago Tigers and the Brooklyn Barons. Brooklyn Barons 7-8 on the season. This is their last RFL game this year. They won't be making the postseason, and Coach Roland Woods talked about how this game, he's just trying to finish the season out with pride. Didn't want to check in no rookies. He wants to bring his guys out and get a victory here tonight against a team that embarrassed them way some weeks back in week 4 as they just absolutely destroyed the Barons in Brooklyn 38-13. Let's see if things have changed this time around. It was a rough start for the Barons to end up where they are now. They kind of started to change things around later in the season, but they are 0-3 within their last RFL games. In terms of the last RFL game for the Chicago Tigers, they have just came off a loss, but had an auto win last week and come into this game ready to try to get it done here in front of their home crowd. We'll see how it all goes. Tigers looking to get their defense on the field first. And it's the Barons waiting to return this and see if they can get the game's first points. With that being said, let's get into it. RFL football is officially underway, and the Chicago Tigers will bomb this one to the 4. Here's the rookie, Amari Bone from Florida State. We'll get to the 22, and we will get a first look at Ryan Brinker, starting quarterback for the Barons. Up and down season for this kid. He's had his moments, and he's approaching 4,000 passing yards. Like I said, final RFL game here. More than likely he will reach that, and it's kind of crazy. Missed a few games too this year, and still able to put up a full season's worth of stats. And shout out to the guys who are here right now in the chat. If you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button for your boy. A handoff as Kenny Steele will get to the 27. Kenny Steele, for whatever reason, just didn't want to show up last week against the Explorers. Had a couple runs and then just stopped running. Play action must have had some sideline issues. They were throwing to the flats. Goes out of bounds at the 30. That's Patrick Bain, veteran tight end. 3rd and 2. Back in the eye. They will run it with Steele, and Steele will muscle his way forward for Barron's first down. The offense was tough to come by in the last meeting between these two for the Barons. Looking to make sure things are different this time around. The last meeting, Kenny Steele only 15 carries for 44 yards in that meeting, and it was Austin Briley who played in their last matchup. So we'll see if things changes now that Ryan Brinker is at the helm leading this offense. Shotgun for Brinker. Quick throw underneath. He's got Bain, who will throw a man off, and that's the rookie from Washington. Michael Blunt Jr. out there getting his first opportunity to start this season. A quick throw into the flats, and it's a big first down as he will burrow his way forward to the 40. Nice read there by Brinker. As you can look down the field, there's nothing there, and quickly just goes into the flats. I mean, he was just wide open. William Gallimore able to run away and move the chains. It's his 10th reception on the season. Seldomly used, but has made an impact there. As they will run Steele. As he tries to cut inside, he'll gain 2 yards. 2nd and 8 in the gun. Brinker. 4-man rush. He is coming. He will throw this one out of bounds. That's some good pressure dialed up there by the defense. 3rd and 8. Brinker again with some heat. Cannot take a sack here, but he will. And it is recovered by a fellow lineman, and they are out of field goal range. Big time loss there, and Kano was running away from where his receivers were going. That's where you typically tend to see sacks. I don't know why quarterbacks have done that this year, but guys keep trying to run where there is no one to throw the ball away to, and it results in them holding into the ball too long and taking a sack. And so Barron's big time loss. They'll punt this one away. And out of bounds at the 3. That's a really good punt there. We'll get our first look at the Chicago Tigers. Oh, not showing yet, but we will momentarily get our first look at the Chicago Tigers offense. Here we go. Led out by Kai Cash. Don't see him in that shot there, but here he is. 29 touchdown passes on the season to just 6 interceptions. Fewest interceptions of starting quarterbacks in the RFL. He will be backed up near his own end zone after a masterful punt. And start out in the gun. Gotta be careful. 4-man rush, and Cash is going to get safetied. He fumbles the football. It's going to be greater than that. Touchdown Barons. Hit Morrison on the recovery, and that is 6 points on the board for Brooklyn. Great pass rush here. And before he can even try to turn around, I mean, that heat was on his neck. Forced fumble caused by Rivers. And Morrison with the recovery score. And here goes the extra point. And the kick is good. 7-0. Barons on top. That was tough. I mean, even if you were going to take that safety, if you're Kai Cash, you cannot lose that football by any means. Ball comes loose out of his hands. The Barons jump right on it. They get to the 25-yard line, and Kai Cash, much better field position to work with here, but now down by a score. Here's a look at the NRC playoff picture. These are the teams that have clinched a playoff spot so far. The Elks looking to try to hold on to the final division, up for grabs. And there's a 1st and 10 as they will run it. And a good tackle. He's brought down at the 29. 2nd and 5. No motion, Zan Nasir to the left. Handoff, Bryce Madden with a beautiful cut and a big run. Gets north of the 45-yard line to the 47. Some good blocking, some good vision there by Chicago. We'll get another look at this play. Saw a huge lane to his right, just cut right off his block there and kept the legs moving. So a new set of downs, approaching midfield, shotgun for Cash as he'll look to pass. He's got some pressure coming. He will throw it into the flats here, and they will now be at midfield after a 3-yard gain. Completes that check down in the flats to Andre Aggers. Now some inside play action. He'll take a shot towards the sidelines. He's got a man, and a Chicago 1st down. He was just left wide open. I'll give a shout out there to Peyton Cash as well. It's been a member of the RFL YouTube channel for 19 months. And shout out to you. Let's get hashtag Cash in the chat. Brooklyn's going to challenge this to see if he for sure had the ball inbounds. Oh, this might actually be out. Catch is made right here. 1, 2. You really can't see where the foot was, but I think he might have been out. And shout out to Brandon Fecky as well for a $2 donation, claiming to be greatest quarterback from Clemson of all time in the RFL College Series. It's going to stand too, and so Brooklyn's going to lose their timeout. 1st down. Inside run, and Bryce Madden just throwing a man off him, but still going to be caught in the backfield for a loss of a yard. And shout out to Sean in the chat as well. Been a member for 29 months. As this one is thrown into the flats again to Aggers. 3rd and 7. Let's get hashtag Nasan in the chat for him. This player is balling. Here's another throw, and that will not be enough for a 1st down, as the Chicago Tigers are going to have to settle for the field goal. It's a 47-yarder coming up, of course, makeable within the league, but this has been the season most where a lot of kickers have missed kicks, and it's just not a sure thing. This one from the right hash. And the kick, it's good. Accurate, straight down the middle. Tigers on the board, 7-3. Barons. A 4-point ball game. Just over 5 minutes left to go in the 1st quarter. Still a lot of action in this one. Barons playing much better. Ryan Brinker comes back out onto the field. Trips to the left side. Brinker in the gun. He'll send a blitz, picked up well. Quickly throws. Nice catch. Patrick Bain gets around the defender. Shakes off a tackle and gets to the 49-yard line. First down, Barons. That was a great catch and forced yards after the catch by Patrick Bain here. Look at this throw. Working on the rookie. Boom. Makes the catch. Gets right by Cordell Brown. And that's just a veteran just making a play on the youngster. Now line up in the pistol formation. Marcus Young in the slot. They will run this one with steel. And it's met with a steel wall. A gain of a yard at midfield. Bunch to the right side. They'll pinch it out. And the defense is there. They'll shut it down on the backfield. Loss of a yard that they just gained. Back in the pistol. Now 3rd and 10. Ryan Brinker looking to move the chains. And what a catch. First down, Barons. Marcus Young, I mean, he's had an electric year. His biggest season in the RFL. And, man, he's explosive. We already knew this guy was fast, but Coach Woods and the Barons have found a way to utilize his speed, and it has amassed this kid over 700 receiving yards this year. 4th on the depth chart. Here goes the run. He's over 700 now after that catch, and that's a tackle for loss in the backfield. And a false start here. Barons once again in Chicago territory, shooting themselves in the foot. Drop back. Going into the flats here. So that'd be the first catch for LaQuavius Machiavelli. 3rd and 13. Brinker feeling some heat. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got a man. Catch is made, but out of bounds. Machiavelli could not keep his feet in, and they're going to try this field goal from 56 yards out, and he will not have the leg. Turnover on downs at the 46. Yeah, these kicks from deep has just been outrageous. I don't know what these special teams and coordinators are thinking. That's not even close. Kai Cash in the offense now with the opportunity to come out here and take the lead for the first time today. They'll be at their own 46-yard line. Cash with a bunch to his left. Cash, a little bit of heat, throws. Got him in. And they say he's out of bounds. These wide steps by these wide receivers. Just coming up empty-handed with yards. And Cash, a little bit pressured again. Gets the ball out of his hands. And he's got the completion, just 1 yard shy of the first down. They got Drake Sandstrom, second-year running back out of Michigan. And they will give him the opportunity to get the first down, and he will. Drake Sandstrom, just a utility back. They love to utilize him. And just little situations here and there where he's usually just clutch. Whenever his name is called upon, he's usually making a play. He moves the chains there, just 1 yard. That's all they needed. That's all they asked for. And that's going to be the end of quarter number 1 as we head into the second quarter. Put your twos up in the chat, RFL community. Barons leading it over the Tigers 7-3. Chicago will start out under center with a run. And the cutback not working. So let's just get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's Sandstrom, met in the backfield by a $200 million safety. I like to call him Ethan King. And King will be lined up over the slot at the bottom of the screen here. And there's a quick throw, catch and tackle. Sean Dada on the play. He'll bring him up short once again of the first down marker. And you just got to give the Barons credit right now, which you're starting to see right now up front. And even at the start of the game, which resulted into the defensive touchdown for the Barons, they're finding ways to get pressure back there to Kai Cash. And we've seen Kai Cash, and he's pressured. I mean, he doesn't have his best of games. And he's got no choice but to check these passes down. Here goes a kick. And he will miss this one. So 2 missed kicks here for both the Barons and the Tigers. 1 each. Was able to knock down that first one that got him the first points of the game, but wide to the right. And Coach Stein just like, man, come on. Barons back out onto the field here again offensively, trying to get something going. They've done pretty well, but once they get on that Chicago side of the field, at least on their last 2 drives, has not end up well, for them. There's a run inside with Steele. And Steele's going to pick up 4 yards. 2nd and 6. Quick throw inside, and that's the speedster, Amari Manuel. Near a first down. They'll say 3rd and inches as they got Steele and the offset eye. They will run him, and he will juke his way for a first down run to the 35. Just good vision, good blocking, and good running as always by Kenny Steele. Ton of space to work with, hits the Jets, and he was out of there. Give Steele another carry. And now he is inside the 30. 5-yard gain. Barons starting to move. And right back to Steele on a cutback. Somehow manages to gain 3 on that one. Now in the pistol. 3rd and 2. And Brinker will throw towards the sidelines, but he cannot keep his feet in bounds. And the Barons are going to go for it. 4th and 2. Single back formation. They will call on Steele to get it, and it is a shutdown play for a loss as the rookie safety, Cordell Brown, comes up in the clutch on the 4th down stop. Big time play made there by the 2nd round draft pick for the Chicago Tigers. 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9. And Cash fires and squeezes that one in to Stanley Kempfert. Catch there by Kempfert, now 3rd and 4. Kempfert 2nd in receiving yards for the team, and this one getting out a bit ahead of Andre Aggers. A bit rush there by Cash. And the Barons will quickly get Tigers off the field. Oh, big hit. Absolutely blasted. Well, it's been a defensive battle so far. The only touchdown on the board is thanks to the defense of the Barons. We've seen the Barons, though, move down the field. Just have not been able to finish out drives. Kenny Steele, man, hear the contact of him running through a player. Heavy blitz here. Brinker will fire and have a first down. Amari Manuel, foot race. Oh, he's just caught by Brown. Touchdown saving tackle. And there's a flag, unfortunately, for holding up front by the line. That's Harmon Douglas. Veteran lineman, former Diablo, pushing him back to the 29. That was a huge play, nullified there. And then this tackle in the backfield for a loss made by Mike Luke, the former Red Dragon. Tried to dive it up the middle, and Luke wasn't having it. Quickly off his block, stuffing the run. 3rd and 16 Barons. Four-man rush, Brinker Standing firm in the pocket, will throw off his back foot, and he's got a man! First down reception, LaQuavius Machiavelli. Huge grab by the second-year wide receiver out of Washington State. And look at this. Back foot throw, and he makes work, I believe, of the rookie there, Michael Blunt. Oh, man. Getting his opportunity to start, but seeing what it's like to be out there with the big boys. Got bean-topped on that one. 1st and 10. Brinker will fire. He's got a man. Amari Manuel stopped just a yard short of the end zone. That's his second catch of the game. This is the opportunity the Barons have been looking for offensively. Can they punch it in? It's a very important game for the Tigers, even though they got a pretty decent chance of making the playoffs. These guys don't want to drop any games. There's a chance they could be out. And a throw, end zone, touchdown, Barons. Patrick Bain, wide open in the man-to-man. Absolutely left the defender stuck there. All kinds of separation. And that's working up against Jocko Goliath, the linebacker. He's usually pretty good at coverage, but just a filthy route ran there by Bain. Barons find themselves up by a few scores now. 14-3. They've already scored more points than they did in their last meeting back in week 4. They're only able to account for 13 of them. And their defense has come out here playing some great ball. I mean, especially up front, the defensive line has been doing a great job of applying pressure. Kai Cash, he's going to need some protection up front as best as possible. And like I said, at times he's still a young quarterback. This is just his second year leading the franchise. So he's going to develop. We know he's going to be a solid quarterback for this team in the future. Just doesn't seem to have it all there yet when it comes to the pressure. A nice pass right there, though. Good for 6 yards. 2nd and 4. Pressure's coming here. He's got to throw this away. Does manage to get it off in the nick of time. 3rd and 4. The defense that the Barons are playing right now is amazing. Rushing 4. And Cash over the middle. He's got a man. Big first down conversion to Andre Aggers. That was a great job by the offensive line. All kinds of time in the pocket for Cash, and Aggers on the post route, finding the weakness in his own defense. Is Cash able to deliver? So they'll be in Brooklyn territory, lined up in the I formation. In a run, Bryce Madden trying to lower the shoulder, grinding out 2 yards. Back in the I formation. And he will go right back to Madden as he will burrow his way forward again. It's now 3rd and 4 for Chicago. And a throw over the middle. Nice route. First down to Aggers once again. We'll get inside the 25. That's just straight up man-to-man coverage. Deep dig route. Had 2 ends, one from the furthest inside slot and the outside man. And of course he goes to a deeper level. It's a levels concept. And he'll get there to the 24-yard line. 2 minutes left in this first half of play. Chicago trying to get on the board with a touchdown. And he's got a completion over there to his left side. Good for 6 yards. Cash again looking to throw. Heat's coming by Moore Rivers. He'll throw it away. Solid pass rush conjured up there. Third and 4, heavy blitz, and he doesn't even have the time. Down he goes for a sack. Freeman coming in. 4th down. Timeout immediately called, and Chicago once again having to have to settle for the field goal. This kick is good. Missed his last one. A much easier kick here for Neal. And it is a one-possession ball game again, down by 8. A minute and 24 seconds left here for Brooklyn to try to get some more points to extend their lead before the end of this half. As Amari Bone makes it out to the 25, gets caught up a little bit. And Kenny Steele, he's been electric. Not the best yard per carry average, but getting the necessary yardage to keep this offense afloat. It's 1st and 10 for the Brooklyn Barons. And here's a throw over the middle of the field. Patrick Bain is putting in work on Jocko Goliath and these linebackers right now. He works up against Reese Goodall on that play. And they just cannot guard the veteran tight end. More than likely may even be his last year here with the franchise. He's been with the franchise since season 1 for the Barons, which is back in season 2. He's got a couple tricks or two when it comes to route running and setting guys up. Ryan Brinker, pressure in his face, nearly throws an interception in and out of the hands of Robinson. And that should have been going the other way. Missed opportunity there by Chicago. Good pass rush. And Brinker fires another dart out there to Bain, who is just eating. He is finding all the lanes and running all the routes to be open for his quarterback right now. And boy, is he coming up making these plays. Barons marching down the field. They have one timeout remaining, 15 seconds and counting left. Here's a throw over the middle of the field. And that is caught by Amari Manuel with 11 seconds left. No timeouts now. If I'm Brooklyn, I take 3 points here. Let's see what they elect to do. And they're going to do it. Field goal attempt by Frederick Johnson, the rookie out of TCU. Easy chip shot. It's good. 11-point lead for the Barons. They go up 17-6. Hey, if you're new to Relocation Football League, wondering what you were watching, we are a simulation league created on Madden with the relocation teams. Hence on why we're called the Relocation Football League. Been running for 8 years. Now, this is our 8th season, all the way back since 2016. Looking to be a part of it, go ahead and visit our website, relocationfootballleague.com. I'll cut more into that once we get into the half, which now we pretty much are. That 1 second will go off the clock right here, and there it is. First half in the books, and for both quarters, the Brooklyn Barons have been able to establish the lead as they are up by 11. 17-6 is the score. Barons getting it done on the road. Let's see if they can keep this up. Hey, we got some more action going on around here in the RFL doubleheader today. We just saw the Steamers get a dominant win over the Gunners. It was a pretty good game for a little while, but the Steamers just started to separate as they were able to defeat the Gunners 34-17. In the middle top of what you're seeing right now on this graphic, the Barons and the Tigers right now, the last game of Thursday, and then we head into Super Saturday tomorrow. Bunch of big important games you don't want to miss out on. I'd say the biggest that you don't want to miss out on, we've got the Cougars in the pool. That's a pretty solid game. Anything with playoff implications, not really too much. I mean, we do have the Crusaders and the Wizards. That's important. And then we close things out with the Explorers and the Condors at 8 p.m. Eastern. I'll be back in the booth calling that for you guys. Once again, I want to go ahead and give a message out and tell you guys, if you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button. Also, turn on the notification bell. Be notified every time we go live for a game so that you don't miss out on live action such as this. And if you're looking to try to be a part of the RFL, like I said, I'll cut into this and talk about this some more. Visit our website, relocationfootballleague.com. We got a great step-by-step tutorial video to show you how you can properly submit a player into the RFL. The video was created by a great community member in Connor Jameson, wide receiver, who's been through it all, went through college there in Maryland, now here with the Sacramento Miners, and put together a nice video for you guys. But with that being said, it's time to get into the half. Also, last message, hey, get some RFL merch. Redbubble store is up for you to get some t-shirts, coffee mugs, hoodies. You name it, we got it up there. www.relocationfootballleague.com/redbubble-merch. Let's get into this half. Threes in the chat. The Tigers will get the football. Fielded at about the goal line. And just beyond the 20 to the 22-yard line, Kai Cash will trot back out onto the field, unable to score a single touchdown for his offense. And this was one of the topics kind of brought up in a podcast, not this week since we didn't have one, but the week before that, where Coach Forbes says, hey, the Chicago Tigers offense really has struggled this year, and here is a sack on the first play of the half. Coverage has been outstanding. The defense has been locked down. And the pass rush, man, has just been relentless. I think that might get split between the two outside guys here, and Sean Bailey and Kit Morrison. Kit Morrison was the one to recover the fumble for a touchdown for the game's first points. And, man, Tigers having some trouble slowing these guys up. Second and 16, shotgun for Cash. Cash getting blitzed again, pressure in his face, but he does manage to hit his receiver, who fights forward and falls just inches short of the first down. That is his running back, Drake Sandstrom. Just was talking about him again in that first half, how he's just one of those guys who just makes plays. He's not the featured guy, still young, but he's just an impact player who makes plays every time he gets opportunity to. Third and inches, I formation. They're going to look to pass it here with Cash. Got the completion, and nice stiff arm as Madden would not be denied that first down. That's a good job right there. Throws that one into the flats. And get off me, Sean Best Jr. Launched him. Handoff, Sandstrom gets a key block and a stiff arm, launching a man forward, and there he goes again. This kid, man, showing his worth since his rookie year. Last year, doing the same thing, man, just making plays. Look at this, get off me. Oh my goodness, whose man's is that? You might need to take a seat in this next play after that. That's pure embarrassment. Drake Sandstrom running with authority. First and 10 at the 46-yard line. Heavy pressure, and look at this. He's got no choice but to get that ball out of his hands immediately. And this is going to be a 3-yard tackle for loss. And I said get this guy off the field after he suffered that mean stiff arm casualty, but look how he came back, resurrected Mortal Kombat style, and made the tackle for loss. Wow. That's how you survive the stiff arm of death. Second and 13. Kai Cash got a nice gain here. He's going to pick up 9 yards on the play. Bunch to the right. Manageable. Third down here for Cash in the offense. He's going deep down the field. He's got a man, and oh, he drops it. Dropped it right out of his hands. Had 2 guys, it seemed, open there, but that should have been caught. And this punt seems to be shanked, and it's out of bounds at the 34. Absolute worst series of events going on for Chicago there. Blair Lumen missing the punt there. It's a bad one. Barons take over at the 34-yard line. Blitz coming. Quick throw and wide open. They leave their fastest player on the field as he'll get to the 49-yard line. Amari Manuel. Nice gain there. It's starting to get critical here for the Chicago Tigers right now. I mean, offense isn't getting anything going. Middle of the field left wide open. And that's a no-no when you see number 17. And this guy's got 99 speed. Can't leave a player like that exposed. 1st and 10. Handoff. What a cutback by Kenny Steele. Couldn't sauce up the defender there with a juke, but he'll gain 4 yards. I formation. There goes Kenny Steele wrapped up. And that is just a 1-yard gain. 3rd and 5. Lewis Cadet on that tackle, the former Voyager. And Ryan Brinker wide open over the middle of the field again. They'll leave open Marcus Young this time. As he is inside the 35 to the 34 where they started their drive on their own side of the field. Barron's already up by 11 points right now. These guys are fired up for vengeance. They did not like the brutality in which they were assaulted by this team in their own home field back in week 4. I mean, they lost by 25 points. Looking to return the favor here in Chicago. Kenny Steele, inside run, will get to the 30. Watch out for Patrick Bain. He's been doing work at the tight end position. Ryan Brinker, that back foot throw to the end zone. The defense by Michael Blunt. Able to knock that pass away. That's a big time moment for the rookie cornerback there. And will fire into Laquavius Machiavelli to the 19. 1st down, Barons. And Ryan Brinker, he's got a cannon, man. I mean, 99 throw power. He's zipping these passes in. Puts that right on the line. Laquavius Machiavelli looking to try to have his first 1,000-yard receiving season with the team, up to 918 on the year. Had a big catch earlier. Pretty sure he'll reach that 1,000-yard mark. Here goes Brinker, throwing one across his body, and he finds Machiavelli for a 1st down. What a play by Machiavelli. Great job coming back to the football, and actually still a good play too. Ryan Brinker was a little bit off balance there while making the throw, but he knew where to go with that football. Threw him in the open space where he was able to come back to it. And the Barons are cooking right now. He'll fire to the end zone. Touchdown, Barons. Q-Pop taking over that drive, and they are going to extend their lead by 3 scores. And he runs a hitch route outwards, which looks like kind of confuses Snead, and secondary is kind of where this team has been hurt. Laquavius Machiavelli, and just taking over that drive with some big catches. Shout out to Coach Q, man. Boy, they fighting back with a vengeance. 24-6. Chicago trailing. Five minutes and 18 seconds. More than enough time to try to change things around. Get back into this game. Trailing by 18. I mean, this team is trying to make their first ever playoff push appearance. And right now, Barons, I mean, they're kind of that rock in the road, making it tough for them. Doesn't mean they can't make it if somehow they still aren't able to come back in this game and they lose this. Next week they get to play the Shamrocks, and the Shamrocks have been struggling tremendously this season. That's a must-win game for Chicago if they want to make the playoffs. They can't afford to come out playing like this, though, offensively. There's a completion, though, good for 6 yards, 2nd and 4. And a wide open wide receiver. This will get to the 34-yard line. Douglas Drayton on the reception, and back to Drayton inside again. 3 yards. Inside run. Wow. Almost explodes beyond the line for a first down, but falls just inches short. He's got 3 tight ends to the left side in the jumbo set looking to pass out of this. And easy decision made. Oh, gets smacked. Nolan Carroll showing off why he's a first-round draft pick there for the Barons. Absolutely lights him up. And a throw down the field cannot be caught by Drayton. Incomplete. Actually, Nolan Carroll leaves second round. He didn't make the first. Cash. Oh, nearly intercepted. Held on to by Douglas. Pump fake inside. Throws. And it is caught for a first down. Douglas Drayton starting to come alive here. And he was big time in Houston a year ago. I mean, he was here since season 1 of the RFL, period. And this time there with the Houston Voyagers, of course, making it to the Relo Bowl last year. Just coming up short. And he's experienced. He's a great route runner. Good hands there. Taking over this drive right now. And he throws an interception, his 7th of the season. And this is a house call. You can bank on it. Sean Dada to the 10-5. Touchdown, night. And the Barons are running it up on Chicago right now. Jeez, this has got ugly. And that was a late ball there to Stanley Kempfert. Field side throw, and yeah, you can have a strong arm. Still takes a minute to get out there. Throws it right there to Dada. That's a nana. The Barons running it up right now. 31-6 after this extra point. It got critical out here. Tragic. All breaking down for Chicago here at home. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. And down by 25 points, the same amount of points that they beat the Barons by in their last meeting. It's like shot for shot, blow for blow. Payback for payback. Barons took that last meeting to heart. Guy Cash nearly throws another one to Sean Dada. Shutting it down. Coverage has been outstanding. Defensive pass rush up front has been outstanding. He tried to run the ball there with Terrence Ward, another former Voyager. No, sir. 1 yard. And that is the end of the third quarter. Put your 4s up in the chat, man. The Barons bearing down on the Tigers, 31-6. Third and 9. Guy Cash does have a man over the middle of the field, and a first down. Shout out to Harvey for the $10 donation. Appreciate it, my guy. It's a great birthday for sure. Throw over the middle. Held up there by Tyler Bowman, a rookie from West Virginia. And a look at the points allowed today by the Barons. Only giving up 6. Middle of the pack defense this year. Kind of in the back half, but stepping up big time in this one. Cash with the completion. First down. This is going to be big for Chicago, man. I mean, doesn't look likely that they come out of this game victorious. And if they don't, they better make sure they bring their absolute A game next week against the Shamrocks. Like I said, they are the favorites to win that game, but you never know in the RFL. Of course, I hate to see that type of loss after the type of season they were able to try to put together, the hype they had trying to make the postseason. They cannot afford to come out like this again. There's a penalty. It's going to back them up 5 yards. False start. Hey, shout out to the Relocation Football League, though. We over 50 strong watching this game live, even though it's been a bit disastrous for Chicago. If you've been here and watching and enjoying, make sure to smash that like button. Helps out the channel a lot. And also turn on that notification bell. Get a notification every time we go live for a game so that you don't miss any live action such as this. Close first down conversion there by Douglas Drayton. Third and inches. And at this point, Chicago might just go for everything. Heavy blitz. Throws. Good catch. Andre Aggers moving the chains. Guy Cash, he's got some time. Got a defensive player on his back. Throws, and all he can do is check it down on a hitch route for 2 yards. That's how great this defense has been playing tonight. 3-man rush. Fires. Good extension for the grab by Andre Aggers. Now inside the 25-yard line to the 23. And another false start up front. I mean, this offensive line has been struggling tonight. Second penalty there. They've had trouble stopping the pass rush of the Brooklyn Barons. They've just been running in there, applying pressure. 4-man rush. Over the middle, though, he finds a man. Xander Sear in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. That's a big-time pass play right there, as Kai Cash has thrown his 30th touchdown of the season, and the extra point good to make it 13-31. 11 plays, 87 yards for the Tigers. Finally able to put together and complete a drive. We'll take this one from the 5. Mari Bones slipping by a couple tackles. Gets north for the 25-yard line, and there's going to be an injury on the field. Yes, they are going to lose. I believe that's one of their wide receivers out there. And that's Perkins. And they'll run it. Kenny Steele, 5 yards. The Barons, I mean, they've looked pretty good last few offensive drives. See if they keep that up. Oh, no. Driven back for TFL. He goes down. That's the rookie from Ohio State. It's Dwayne Rucker. 3rd and 7. Brinker looking for the first down. He's got it with Amari Manuel. Gets a couple shoulder pads, but eats them for the first. There's a quick zip pass out there by Brinker. Boom. I said, you got a receiver as fast as Amari Manuel, man. As soon as you catch that football, you can just throw it out there in the open space. You know he's going to go out there and get it. Speed demon. I formation. Here's the run. And another great job here by the defense up front. They'll hold that to just 1 yard. Antoine Muldrow and company. They're going to go right back on the ground here. Kenny Steele. Just a few more yards at best. 20 carries, just 54 yards for Steele. 3rd and 7. Brinker. Wide open man. Oh, spin move somehow works out, and he's got the first down. Jocko Goliath got put in the blender real quick. Gonna get a look at that play once again, and he's once again sitting over the middle field, wide open. Amari Manuel, and whoop, hit him with the Beyblade. High formation. 5 minutes left in this game. And they will run this inside with Kenny Steele, 3 yards. And they're doing a great job just eating at the clock, moving slow down the field, and just killing momentum for the Tigers. 3rd and 6, though, out of field goal range, looking to try to convert it another 3rd down again. And they go with a draw play that is going to work. Kenny Steele moving the chains. And man, you gotta just feel like the energy or any kind of life out of this defense just dropped to the floor. And that's a tough one to give up, man. Draw play straight up the middle of the field. Definitely were expecting to pass, and he passed right on by those markers for 1st down. Now closing on 3 minutes left to go in this game. Continuing the running attack here. Kenny Steele, actually that's Amari Bone getting his first opportunity to carry the football. Gets 5 yards as he rolls forward. Now in the I formation. Now to Steele. At the line of scrimmage he's met, and we have reached the 2-minute warning of this ball game. Barons coming back with a vengeance. This means they will have a technical winning season. And look at that, putting the dagger on them. Angle route out the backfield to Steele. And they're right at the 20. The dagger all the way thrown in the Tigers' rib cage at this point. I mean, these guys just could not hold it down here at home. Offense struggled mightily. Defense started out pretty good. Barons, this guy's got in a rhythm. Really wore him down. Run play inside. Kenny Steele running through contact, shaking his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Barons. Kenny Steele, the man of steel on that run. Straight Superman. Look at this. Boom. Get off me, Brown. Hit him with the chest bump. Confronted him. Boom. Spins him around. Puts him in a blender. Catch that shoulder pad. Tap Snead. And it crosses the line. What a run. And how ironic is this? The Barons wanted to be precise with their vengeance here. This was the exact score of their last meeting, flipped 38-13. Wow. And they'll take a knee in the end zone. The offense will get started at the 25-yard line, and all Kai Cash and the guys want to do is, hey, just get some points on the board. 25-point deficit here. Aaron's shutting it down tonight. And that's incomplete. Can't make the catch. Nolan Carroll knocking it loose. And he's got the completion there. Douglas Straighton, 1st down. 45 seconds and counting. Guy Cash. Good time in the pocket here. He just throws this one out of bounds. I mean, there's a man on a man down the field. Nobody getting any separation. 2nd and 10. Underneath drag route. It's there. Inches short. They'll call their first timeout. 33 seconds for Chicago. Andre Aggers, though, 10 catches, 95 yards. Tried what he could. And there's a shot out of bounds. 4th and inches. 28 seconds. They're in the I formation. No wide receivers. Fullback diving it. And Madden will get to the 48 with 1st down. Timeout called. One timeout remaining. And throw in the middle of the field. Just got a man to the 32. The final timeout called here. 19 seconds. Chicago trying to get one more touchdown in. Kai Cash, pressure. Oh, he's going down for the sack. Big loss there. Mar Rivers, 2 sacks tonight, and that is going to close out this game as the Barons get exact revenge. 38-13, the final score here. Barons, man, getting it done, and will officially finish their season 9-8 on the year. And as for the Chicago Tigers, this is rough because it's no longer appearing to be that guarantee that these guys make the playoffs. They absolutely have to win next week against the Dublin Shamrocks, and who knows how that goes. Who knows what happens in that situation. There's other teams that have the same record of probably 12-5. We don't know what the future holds for Chicago Tigers at this point, but tough loss, and we'll see what happens. I mean, that's all I can really say. The tough loss here or there at home in Chicago. Here's a look at what's to come. Already spoke over these games. Super Saturday, guys. How many games we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games for you guys tomorrow. That last game with the Explorers and Condors, I'll be calling that. It says 6 on the graphic, but it's really going to be at 8 o'clock, guys. So make sure you guys tune in for that. Super Saturday is going to be lit as always. It's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and Play-by-Play Commentator. Enjoyed calling the game for you guys. And I will see you guys next time. Peace. Don't forget to hit that like button too, my boys.